You think you know me.
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. A better place in a broken dream, and we'll leave it all behind. On this day, it's so real to me. Everything has come to life. Another chance to chase a dream, another chance to feel alive. I've been defeated and brought down. Oh, drop to my knees when hope ran out. Oh, the time has come to change my way.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish.
I came to talk to you. I could have done it privately, I could have, but it's gonna have much more effect out here because I did not come to talk to this John Cena. I don't even know who the hell this John Cena is. I came to talk to the John Cena who is my greatest rival ever in this industry. I came to talk to the John Cena who when I slapped his dad, he walked into my hometown in Toronto in my match, a TLC match, and beat me for the WWE Championship by chucking me through 2 tables off a ladder. I want the John Cena who beat the hell out of me and chucked me in the Long Island Sound. This is not that John Cena. I don't know where he went. I know guys change after big losses. I get it. Andre after Hogan, Bret after the screw job. Hell, The Rock after he got beat by Brock Lesnar. It took him 8 years to find his mojo. But what you don't understand is that you can't lose. You have to find that John Cena. No, don't put your hands up in the air. You listen to me. You see, because with all of our differences, John, we're polar opposites. I get that, but there's one similarity that we always had, and that's how much we love this. More than anything else, all you and I wanted to do was this. From the time we were kids, this was it. Me in Toronto, you in West Newbury, Mass. This was it. You think this was it for Brock Lesnar? You think Brock Lesnar gives a damn about this? You think Brock Lesnar gives a damn about any of them? He only gives a damn about them if they can line his pockets. He left for 8 years while you and I carried the load. So I tell you what, John, you need to wake up. Because if you don't, it's a slap in the face to guys who love this industry like Shawn Michaels. It's a slap in the face to The Undertaker. It's a slap in the face to me. Wake up! I'm not asking you, I'm telling you to.
Shawshank Redemption, none of that. And I've been on a full sprint ever since, so we're gonna do it fast. This man says he wants to die in the ring. Okay, I get it. I get it. But when the bad boy Ella said this, John Moxley didn't exist. Things are different now. Now you're talking about a guy that doesn't have an off switch. You're talking about a guy that doesn't care if there are children in the audience. I don't care if your grandmother is in the audience. You're talking about a guy who doesn't necessarily care about the referee's discretion. When I get in the ring, when I step through the ropes and the bell rings, you're talking about a guy who doesn't necessarily care about the safety of the athlete. You're gonna get it right now, quick, fast, in your face. You get it like Amazon Prime for head trauma. You become my enemy for the duration. Take it from me. From one guy who gives zero to another. Choose your words carefully, my friend. And make sure you're sure if you want to become my enemy.
AJ Styles. Now, AJ, what I did to you last week, well, that was me sending a message, and I think you're more than familiar with my favorite forms of communication. So I'm sure there's no hard feelings. Now, AJ, the truth be told, I respect you. And I respect the fact that you've made the title the most prestigious in the WWE. AJ Styles, I respect the grind and I respect what you sacrifice to be what you are. You see, you put everything behind being champion. You put champion in front of friends. You put champion in front of your vices. In fact, you've put being champion even in front of being a member of your own family. Which I find kind of funny because last week, AJ, you came out here and you told me a marvelous, lovely tale about how now you can stare your lovely daughter in her eyes and you can say, you can be anything you put your mind to. But AJ, I've known you a long time, and I know the truth. And the fact is, you're barely home long enough to hug your child, let alone look at her lovingly in her eye. No, but it's part of the sacrifice, you see, AJ Styles, the truth is, in your heart, you know, you feel much more comfortable being on the road and living out of a suitcase than you ever have being a husband to your wife. It's the sacrifice, AJ. I understand, I get it. You, my friend, you have put being a champion above all else, even if it means you're a failure as a father. Yeah, it hurts, I know. But AJ, don't worry, because for all your sacrifice, for the fact that you work your fingers to the bone, the fact that you train like an animal, I am coming soon and I will take it all from you. Because the truth is, AJ, when the whole world is cheering you on to victory, secretly, AJ, your family, in their realest of feelings, they'll be cheering for me. Because after I'm done tearing down your house, after I'm done putting you to sleep, oh, your wife and kids, they'll have their daddy back.
Under attack, always coming in last, bringing up the past. No one owes you anything, I think. You need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass, so paranoid. Watch your back! Oh my, here we go, another loose cannon gone. Bipolar, slipped down, couldn't get much.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock had to hear it all. The Rock wanted to wait until you said everything you had to say. So The Rock knew exactly the kind of man he's dealing with. And now it's become crystal clear to The Rock. You are straight up delusional. They know time's up. You want to change. You wanted a revolution. You say that when you became champion, you rejected the people. No. The people rejected you. You talked about change. You couldn't do it. You talked about revolution. You couldn't do it. They have voices, and they love to use their voice. They use it every single night. Every night they use their voice. As a matter of fact, they know something special is getting ready to happen right now. They're gonna use their voice. They're gonna chant the loudest chant you have ever heard. They're gonna chant something that is gonna follow you for the rest of your life. They're gonna chant. They're not gonna chant respect. They're not gonna chant best in the world. They're gonna chant exactly what you are. In 3 seconds, they're gonna chant Cookie Puss, Cookie Puss. They don't get to win. They don't get to win. Oh, they've already won. They've already won. See, that's something you fail to realize. They've already won. They won the moment The Rock woke up this morning at 4 a.m. The Rock woke up this morning at 4 a.m. He sent out his early morning tweet to the world. Then The Rock ate his famous pancakes. Then The Rock went to the gym, clanging and banging and clanging and banging. Then The Rock got in his pickup truck and he drove up right up I-75, right through Alligator Alley. Right through Alligator Alley. So The Rock could stand right here in the middle of this ring, in front of you, in front of them, in front of the world, and proudly say, finally, The Rock has come back to Tampa. It's not just that The Rock is back. No, it's why The Rock is back. Here's why The Rock is back. The Rock is back to entertain them. The Rock is back to stop you. You have one of the most creative and innovative minds. The Rock knows it. You fail to use it. You became champion, and you also became the biggest jerk the world has ever seen. The Rock can look you in the eye and tell you this with all passion and with all heart. When The Rock is here, don't you ever say the people don't matter. They matter. They've always mattered. You're the one that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you matter. The only thing that matters is that you understand, you get it straight in your head, that there ain't no way. And The Rock means no way you're gonna stop The Rock. You may think that The Rock is boxing with God, but The Rock knows for a fact you are going one-on-one with the Great One. Don't you think for one single solitary second that The Rock doesn't know how bad you are, how dangerous you are, how tough you are. The Rock knows that. He said it before, he'll say it again. He said, time's up. But here's the thing. This is what The Rock wants you to do from now until then. The Rock wants you to go home. As a matter of fact, The Rock wants you to go home and look in the mirror. As a matter of fact, The Rock wants you to go home, look in the mirror, and strip naked. That's what The Rock wants you to do. Go ahead and look at yourself. Don't concentrate on your cookie puss. Turn around and look at your backside. Turn around, look at your backside, and let's try and find a small space on this body that's not covered in ugly tattoos, because The Rock wants you to get 2 more tattoos, some more tattoos. Here's the thing. Go ahead, on your left butt cheek, The Rock wants you to get a tattoo of a big fat M&M. And then add a Snickers, a Milky Way, a Mounds. You can't have an Almond Joy, because unlike you, Almond Joys actually have nuts. And then on your right butt cheek, this is what The Rock wants you to do. The Rock wants you to get the tattoo of The Rock size 15 shoe. So you will have a lifetime reminder of how badly The Rock is gonna kick your candy ass. Oh yeah, rock bottom! Rock bottom! Amen! A rock bottom!
Rising up to the challenge of our rivals in the eye of the stinger.
Survivor?
Right?
Yeah, hold on a minute now. That was Survivor, early 80s. Do you remember that?
Stinger, you all right, bro? glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. I'm doing great. The power's back in my court. Woo!
Stinger. Yeah, before you can make that happen, you and I have to survive.
Well, you know what they say, Kurt? The more the merrier, right?
You're out of your mind. I don't even think I could trust you.
Kurt, look at me. I promise you, you can trust me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Come on, Kurt. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. In the eye of the stinger! Kurt, come on, back here! Man! Woo! I don't know. Feels like showtime every minute to me. I can't help it! I know. Sting, you've stepped over the line now. You've taken it too far. Everybody thinks you're snapped. I'm not snapped. I just feel good.